Is an early 2008 MacBook Pro that has a broken screen. Let's take a look and see if it boots up properly. On the initial startup, you can see the left side of the screen has been bent and has cracks. Yet the computer still boots up as it shows normal boot up procedures with the famous Apple logo showing up on start. I put in a spare hard drive that has Mac OS to test further to see if any issues arise. The pink graphical issue is a very common problem related to the NVIDIA GPU, where after years of use, solder balls underneath the chip crack or lose connection with the logic board. Let's open up the computer and I'll show a way to fix this issue. So, what causes that issue where the display has all these lines and eventually the computer freezes up is the NVIDIA chip on this computer. It is malfunctioning, and potential more of a band-aid is to just reflow this, and it should solve the issue. So that's what we're going to do. I'll just put a little bit of Captain tape here. Just put a little bit of Captain tape around these memory chips. Don't need those to be heated. I'm going over the GPU with my hide air gun, trying to make sure I don't focus on one point for too long, as I don't want to damage the chip or anything else in the general area. After about a minute or so, I remove the hot air and let it slowly cool back down to room temperature. Okay, I got the logic board roughly in place. Let's go ahead and give it power and see what happens. Look at that. Success. Okay, let's say we get an Apple logo. Perfect. Alright, looks like it's booting up. Don't quite know yet the GPU if it's 100% fixed or not. Before I let it continue, I'm just going to do something I shouldn't. I'm gonna turn it off again. Alright, I am going to swap out the LCD now for the LCD on that other board, on the other computer. Hopefully it's working and we can fix this physical damage that this one has. I'm going to cut to that. Now I removed the logic board from the frame and unscrewed the 3 Torx screws that hold the LCD onto the frame of each side. I didn't have a brand new LCD screen, so I'm just going to place one that's less damaged so I can test the GPU and see if the issue has been resolved. I decided on a quick 30-minute video encoding with Handbrake just to see if the pink graphical issues would show up. This workload causes the GPU to get warm and could possibly undo the reflow work that has been done. Once again, this GPU issue is related because of bad connection at a board level, and the MacBooks don't have the best cooling solution, so extra heat could cause the damage to reoccur again. I was so impressed with this 13-year-old MacBook, I decided to edit my Nintendo Switch Joy-Con video completely on it using Final Cut Pro. Boy, let me tell you, even though 4K playback was out of the question, for 1080p on this machine can get you out of a pinch. Yes, it took the whole night to render on its 2.5 GHz Intel Core 2 Duo, yet at no time did any graphical hiccups arise. I purchased an SSD. Let's go ahead and install this. This is a cheap and very noticeable upgrade you can do to these machines. You can even buy a hard drive enclosure that would replace the DVD drive to have even more storage. I purchased a used screen on eBay and decided that the backplate of the current broken screen was in better condition. This is a perfect example of still using what works on a broken device and saving a few pennies when buying a part that is needed. Lots of options are available when looking, and if you don't plan it out, you can end up spending more than what a working MacBook could cost, especially on the screens. Unfortunately, I can't find the footage for the final results on this MacBook, and like most of my projects, they find a new home, and this MacBook is currently no longer with me, so I can't record any new footage to show in the end results. But the most important thing is I showed how to fix it, so if you guys are having the same issue, now you know how to fix it. Remember, just because it's broken doesn't mean it's trash. See you all in the next video.